This is day 2 of fly fishing to Colorado. Today I'm at the lower section of the river I was fishing yesterday. Hopefully today I can get on some Gila. I'll see you out there. I see a nice hole up here, so I'm going to try fishing this real quick, and then I'll move up to a better section. We'll keep moving up this way and kind of fishing these holes. Go ahead and continue moving up the creek. It looks like there's a nicer hole over that way, so I'm going to try and get around there. I think I can probably cast from back here. Doesn't look like those pools hold any fish, so I'm going to keep moving up. I'm going to try this spot real quick, although I don't think it'll be all that nice. Keep moving on, no fish there. Today, I'm using a Rainbow Warrior for a little Gila trout. I'll attach a link in the description on how to tie it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get around this section. Hopefully I can. If so, I will. But, oh, a great blue heron. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing that's what's putting pressure on these fish. So I'm trying to get up to those rocks up there where the great blue heron is. So I need to get around here. See if I can't get down here. Whew. Whole bunch of crawdads in the water. Oh no. Oh no, man. Oh, I gotta get out around here somehow. Oh no. Oh no, am I stranded? No, I think I can get around here. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a leap from here to there. Oh, made it. Okay. Now we just need to get up this way. No fish there. At least nothing willing to bite immediately, so I'm gonna keep moving up till I get to some smaller pools. I'm gonna use a pretty heavily weighted leech because these areas are a little deeper. I think this guy should get me on some trout. All right, tied my leech on. Let's get out there. I don't think there's gonna be many fish here because there's not much cover, but I'll leave my leech out there to get snagged up by any fish who wants it. Oof. Well, my leader came off, but my fly landed in the dirt here, so I'm getting a second chance. All right, let's go catch a fish. I'm gonna move over this rock pile. The best spot for this creek is just up this way. So hopefully I can make it there and catch a fish. Now these sections have a little more cover. Which is nice because the fish get bolder the more cover they have. Let's see here. I have a lot of casting space in this pool, so oh, that's a fish. Not sure what that is. It looks kind of like a Gila trout, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, that's a nice little Gila. Well guys, that is our first Gila of the trip. Let's see if I can get him to stop shaking. Our first nice little Gila of the trip on a leech. Whew. Oh boy, he's wrapped around my finger. This guy's a hardy fish. He's doing great. Water's super cold. Great little fish. Nice little Gila on the leech. Let's get him out. Well guys, first fish of the day, probably 10 minutes in to fishing. This is looking to be a great day. Let's get back out there. Right now I'm just pulling it through 2 boulders underwater. Just doing slow strips through these boulders, letting the fly come by these boulders, kind of underneath them, and hoping that that gets them going. That one wasn't too bad. So unfortunately, my GoPro overheated, so I had to take shelter in some shady area and tie on a new fly while it was cooling down. But it has cooled down, so hopefully I can do some more fishing and it won't overheat again. So unfortunately, I'm not able to find the hole I was fishing in the past. So I'm just kind of going around and looking for any juicy looking holes. And hopefully I can find something. I'm gonna go around this way, hopefully make my way back to the creek. Okay, here we are, new section. This looks pretty nice. Looks like the creek does go down that way, and then it goes up this way. So, not too bad. Gonna be all roll casts here for a bit. That looks good. There's kind of a channel here that I'm pulling it through. I'm not sure if I just got caught on the bottom or if that was a fish. Just not quite sure. Okay, not seeing any fish. I'm gonna make myself go over that way, and then I'll move up the creek through this skinnier part. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to use this tree to help launch myself onto this rock. And then from here I have to make a big jump all the way to there. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, okay, I did it. Now we have this nice big pool, which I think will be good. Unfortunately, not even a sign of fish there, but I'm sure soon enough we'll find another. Pretty soon I will want to find my parents and try to fish with them. All right, let's keep making our way up on this ledge here. Looks like there's some more good pools up here. Keep making my way up. Oh boy. Pretty much rock climbing here. Only difference is rock climbers have 3 hands and I only have 2. Okay, now I have 3. Let's see here. Oh man, I really do not like this. Whew. I might have to make my way around. Alright, we're all good. We'll just make the jump down onto there and climb up on the left side. Okay, so there's this little pool here. I mean, I don't know. There could or could not be fish here. Hard to say. But I think it's worth a shot. Oh, that was definitely a fish there. Fortunately, I think I missed the strike for that fish. Which is quite unfortunate. Unfortunately, I think the tail on this fly is a bit too long, so I'm just gonna snip it off a little bit. Like that. Prevent short striking. There we go. Got it where I want it. Unfortunately, it looks like the fish don't want it where I got it. Okay, I'm gonna try and come past here. I think that was just a rock that time. So I'm gonna try and get past this area. Maybe fish it from the top and then fish that next little section. I might just have to traverse this right here. Doesn't seem too impossible. All right, it seems too impossible. Let's just go this way, up here, and then go around and come back down. Unfortunately, I did get a bite in there, but I missed the strike. So far we've only caught one Gila trout. Once I fish these two pools, I'm gonna head all the way back down and fish with my parents, and hopefully catch some more Gila trout down there. All right, well, unfortunately there was no fish there, so I'm gonna have to head back down, and then we'll fish with my parents and catch some more Gila down at the other spot. So unfortunately my audio cut out after I met up with my parents and moved down to this spot, so I'm gonna be narrating from now on. I got down here with my parents and I started fishing this area, and we had two little waterfalls here, one on the closer side and one on the farther side, and I was kind of fishing both, and I felt a bite, but unfortunately I didn't get the fish on. So I kept fishing this area, and my dad came over and he fished with me for a bit, but unfortunately he didn't get one on either. But eventually I cast out to the other waterfall and into that waterfall, and I felt a tug and I was able to get one on, which is super cool. And I got him in. It's a beautiful, gorgeous Gila trout, which are native to Arizona, and I believe these are all wild species, and I was super excited to catch it. So hopefully you guys can go out there and catch your own.